Welcome back to another weekend review on the Football Zone and to a big weekend of Premier League and Championship action, including the North London derby, but starting off with Burnley v Everton in a lunchtime Premier League game at Turf Moor Happy Place. Robert Brady gave Burnley the lead in the 3rd minute before Dominic Calvert-Lewin equalised, and Everton probably deserved the win here but just couldn't find a breakthrough, and they need to stop the slide down the table on a poor run of form in 9th at the moment. Burnley in 18th. I think they'll see this as a solid point. City beat Fulham 2-0 at the Etihad Stadium in what was a really dominant display, if we're being honest. 2 goals in the first half sealed it for Man City, and they really should have had more, if we're being honest. In the second half they were just dominant. 69% possession, 16 shots to 6. Can't say they didn't deserve it. They're up to 6 now and they're looking like they're back to their best. Fulham in 17th. I suppose they'll come here relieved that it didn't do their goal difference too much harm. It finished West Ham 1, Manchester United 3 at London Stadium. West Ham did actually take the lead through Thomas Tuchel before an absolute screamer from Paul Pogba. That's him at his best. Mason Greenwood 3 minutes later and Marcus Rashford completed the comeback. It was quite an even game. West Ham, you could say, even had slightly better of it, but Man United were clinical and they really seem to be moving in the right direction now, up to 5th, so that's really good for them. Leeds lost 3-1 away to Chelsea. They did, however, take the lead early on through Patrick Bamford. That man again, he's doing really well at the moment in the 4th minute. Giroud equalised in the 27th minute. Zuma put Chelsea ahead in the 61st minute. Pulisic finished the deal in the stoppage time, and you can't say that Chelsea didn't deserve it. They were by far the most dominant team here, up to 3rd in the league. The quality in that squad is just tremendous. Leeds in 14th. I don't think they'll be too disappointed. It finished West Brom 1, Crystal Palace 5 in an absolute rout at the Hawthorns. Conor Gallagher equalised for West Brom after a Furlong own goal put Crystal Palace ahead. Pereira was then sent off in the 34th minute, which I think was the correct call, and a brace from Wilfried Zaha and Christian Benteke sealed a really comfortable win for Palace. And West Brom, that's just a huge problem for them. Big win for Palace, but yeah, they need to stop the rot. It finished Sheffield United 0, Leicester 1 at Bramall Lane. An absolute heartbreak for Sheffield United. Iesi Perez gave Leicester the lead in the 24th minute. It was a quick response though from Ollie McBurney in the 26th minute, and it looked like Sheffield United were going to get a great point, but no, Jamie Vardy in the 90th minute, but Sheffield Wednesday fan, just heartbreaking, sealing great win for Leicester, and that will really get them back on track. But you do worry where the next point's coming from for Sheffield United. Tottenham 2, Arsenal 0 in a dominant display in the North London derby, as Heung-min Son with an absolute screamer in the 13th minute and Harry Kane in the 45th plus 1 minute, sealing a comfortable win for Tottenham, who actually were massively outpossessioned and outshot by Arsenal, but never did they not feel confident. And Tottenham now at the top of the league, can't complain. What a start to the season now having. They just keep on building on it. As for Arsenal, in 15th now, they really do need to pick up because the pressure is starting to build on Arteta. Finished Liverpool 4, Wolves 0 at Anfield. Mohamed Salah, Wijnaldum, Matip and Semedo own goal, seeing a really comfortable win for Liverpool. And to be honest, I did expect more from Wolves here. They were really poor, but Liverpool, you just have to praise them. They were absolutely dominant here and definitely deserved their win. Finished Brighton 1, Southampton 2 at the Amex. Pascal Gross put Brighton ahead in the 26th minute with what I think was a penalty, and then right on the stroke of half time, Vestergaard equalised for the Saints, and it was even until the 81st minute when Southampton were giving a really lucky penalty. All I'll say is this: it was hardly clear and obvious, was it, to give them the win, and that was a really good win for Southampton, however fortuitous it may be against a good side. And it lifts them up to 5th, Brighton down to 16th. I think they've got more in them than what's been seen so far, but good win for Saints. First game in the EFL this week saw Bournemouth absolutely demolish Barnsley. Philip Billing, Dominic Solanke, Diego Rico and Sam Savage sealed a dominant 4-0 win, and Bournemouth were outstanding here. You could see why there were so many players playing in the Premier League last season. They were just dominant. Barnsley, they were really poor. Yeah, they've been alright recently, Barnsley, so they'll just hope this is a minor blip, and Bournemouth just need to find a consistency, because on days like this they are absolutely outstanding. It finished Reading 2, Forest 0 at the Madejski Stadium, and boy oh boy, Forest were just awful here. Ryan Yates was sent off in the 15th minute for handballing on the goal line. What was he thinking? Lucas Jow slotted away the resulting penalty, and Michael Morrison added another goal in the 53rd minute to see a dominant display from the Royals, and it should have been more really. Forest were just atrocious, but Reading did do well, to be fair to them. They're in third. What a season they're having. Brentford 2, Blackburn 2 at Brentford's new stadium. First time with fans, actually. Joe Rothwell put Blackburn 1-0 up before Tony equalised from the spot after Lennion, the Blackburn captain, was sent off in the 36th minute. Sergi Canos then put Brentford in front, and you thought the game would be over. But no, Blackburn, they did deserve a point. They played really well through Jacob Davenport, sealed an incredible point for them, and they'll be really happy with that, and they keep their good run going. It finished Bristol City 0, Birmingham 1 at Ashton Gate, and Birmingham were outstanding here. A textbook away performance. I definitely think they did deserve the win, and it came through Harley Dean in the 18th minute. Really disappointing for Bristol City, down to 8th. They'll be looking to recover and get back in the playoffs as soon as possible. Birmingham in 16th, great win for them, and they'll be hoping this is the catalyst for a rise up the table for them, because if they keep playing like that, they will. It finished Coventry 3, Rotherham 1 at St Andrews, and Coventry here, they played just dominant. They raced into an early 2-0 lead through Bayomu and Tyler Walker. 3-0 in the second half before a penalty for Rotherham pulled one back, but Coventry here were just outstanding, deserved the win, and if we see play like this every week, they'll be in no danger of relegation at all. As for Rotherham, quite concerning. It finished Huddersfield 2, QPR 0 at the John Smith Stadium. I thought Huddersfield played really well here, showed what they can do with the quality players they have. Yeah, we know they've got it in them, they just need to do it on a consistent basis. Josh Koroma and Harry Toffolo with the goals. QPR, though, they look really poor, didn't offer very much at all, and I think Mark Warburton needs to go back to the drawing board. It finished Millwall 0, Derby 1 at the Den, and wow, what a win this was for Derby. They've been knocking on the door recently, but haven't got that win. Now they've got that crucial win, and they'll be hoping this is a catalyst to rise up the table, and I definitely think they did deserve it too. A really good away performance, a bit like Birmingham early on, and yeah, Jason Knight with a goal in the 69th minute, and this time they managed to hold on. Mill in 14th, they need to stop the slide, but yeah, great for Derby. Norwich 2, Sheffield Wednesday 1 at Carrow Road. Josh Windass gave Sheffield the lead in the 60th minute before Josh Martin and Max Aaron sealed a crucial win for Norwich with 2 goals in the final 10 minutes, and that keeps them at the top of the championship, and that's really crucial for them. Sheffield Wednesday will be really disappointed because they played so well for the first 80th minute and then just kind of collapsed defensively. So yeah, but anyway, it finished Preston 2, Wickham 2 at Deepdale. Really good performances from Wickham, and to be honest, I think they were unlucky not to come away with all 3 points here. I thought they played really well. Tom Birkenhagen did put Preston in front before Gareth McCleary equalised, and they went into front in the 75th minute before Jason McCarthy own goal broke their hearts. Preston will be relieved to get a point, but they really do need to sort their home form out. Wickham, though, they'll be really pleased. Great point on the road, and they'll want to keep building on that. Stoke 1, Middlesbrough 0 at the Bet365 Stadium. Stoke here, I thought they were good value for their money. good value for their money, good value for their win. Nathan Collins was the only goal, pretty much dominated the game. They've quietly risen into 5th, going along very nicely. Middlesbrough and 10th just seems to be staying there. Maybe they'll just want to move into the path positions, but Neil Warnock's side are finding it tough to do so at the moment. But yeah, good win for them. It finished Swansea 2, Luton 0 at the Liberty Stadium. Really dominant display from Swansea here. They got a goal really early on here, and that just kind of set the tempo for a dominant performance. Connor Roberts and then Andre Ayew right before time sealed the win, up to 4th now. Disappointing defeat in midweek, but they'll be looking to build on this now. Luton in 12th, I think that's around where they'll be. It finished Watford 0, Cardiff 1 in a real surprise at Vicarage Road, but you can't say Cardiff haven't deserved it recently. They've been outstanding. 4-0 win, 3-0 win, and now a win away at Watford. What more could you want? Kiefer Moore with the only goal just before half time, and they held on beautifully, and I do think they probably did deserve their win in the end, and now they're just a few points off the playoffs, and with the informed team, the teams up there must be fearing them. But yeah, Watford, they'll be really disappointed. Poor display from them. Hey guys, that's it for this video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. Remember to follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily football news, and subscribe to my channel on the screen right now. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.